press start recording.
Okay.
So, you mean from day 3, day 4, you already have to like close the ledger, right?
Yep.
Mm. Day 4.
Yep. Therefore, we'll close the ledger for the month.
That's right.
Yep. So this IFRS reporting pack is the international reporting, financial reporting standard. We do it for and send it to Dubai and APAC to review every month. So most of the time we'll roll the file over for the next month. So you have to all you have to do, if you see this month, you have to select the current month, which is April, and then change the submission day automatically to working day 6, which is the 8th. Or you can also follow the timetable that I sent it to you earlier. Yep. So everything else remain the same. Our entity code is 7208. That's for land site. Yep. And then we move to the second tab, which is index. So index is showing on of the schedule that we will have to do. So most of the time we do everything monthly. And during June and December, there are some extra schedule that will have to do. And
Okay.
once you completed this schedule, you can check your index and it will show all of them is yes, okay. If you see something error, then have a quick look. Yeah, okay. So the first schedule is the trial balance input. So this one is basically just a different type of mapping for our current trial balance. So we map our current GL account to this one. Depends on the, for example, this one is the revenue from logistic container storage. And then we have revenue others. We have payroll costs excluding bonus. Yep, so you can go through all of these, but I have already have a mapping to this. So every month, all you do is just carry forward the yep
So you
the
update
formula.
you
So
update you roll over the month and then the
mm,
file that you
yep,
copy, you update the information there, it links to this file. Is it right?
yes. So this is my retrieve file. So this retrieve file, I'll send it out to you. So, but you have to wait until you got access before you can retrieve any data. So this one is retrieve the number from our normal TB into this format, and then I'll link this file over to just look up this information from this tab here.
Yeah.
Yeah, from this FCCS retrieve. Mm. Yep. So this one is pretty easy, as long as once you done copy on of the formula, it should come down to 0. So this one is on matching, and then if you see no error, that means you're doing everything right. So once we go through this, and if you have nothing to do, then I'll send you this file, and then you can just delete the April mapping, and then you can just work on it on your own, just as a practice. Mm. Okay, so once we've done all of the TB mapping for this tab, based on the cost, we're going through the next tab is income statement. So this one, you will see all of the number for if we have April and then December last year, and basically what's showing M, you have to provide the comments.
Very large, you have to
Yeah.
put the comment.
Yep. So whatever showing M, that means the pack require you to input in the comments because the variant is more than 10%.
Normally
Mm.
you will get the answer from like from the billing data, or you ask the commercial team
Um,
or anyone.
s- so normally,
Mm,
normally if you're doing everything from A to Z, because you're already reviewing your P&L, you would know what make up the different.
mm,
So for example, this one, the revenue from operations. So in December, we have 37 mil revenue, but in April, we only have up
mm. Yeah.
about 5 mil.
Mm,
So it is because a part of land side has
mm,
already
mm,
been transferred to Silk. That's
mm,
why
mm,
our revenue is a lot lower than December.
mm, mm,
Because December, we still have revenue from all of the states.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. This large value, so
Mm.
easier to answer.
Yeah, so this one
Yeah,
is pretty easy.
yeah, it's
Mm.
10%, but then the value also million. So of course,
Mm.
yeah,
Yep,
like
that's right.
10%.
Yep, and then we will just go down. So this one, the tax rate in December, so it was
Mm,
30%, and then at the moment, every single month we are using 33%. So in December, we had a year-to-date adjustment for tax.
mm.
Yep, that's why the total percentage is slightly bit different than 33%.
So you have a tax adjustment in FY
Mm.
2026.
In 2025 December.
But when you
Mm.
book in FY 26, right?
No, we book it in
You got
FY25.
33%.
So for our entity, our
Mm,
year end is actually December
mm,
because we
mm,
follow our head office, so it's not as per Australia. Like
mm,
our year end is gonna be in June, in end of June.
mm.
Mm. So that's why our
Mm.
year to date tax adjustment was booked in December.
Do we have to calculate the tax amount by ourselves, or there's a tax team?
So in during the month, I would calculate the tax based on our net profit of 33%,
Mm,
multiply by 33%. But at the end of the month, our tax manager, she
mm,
will calculate the total tax, and then she will send it for us to post.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Uh, that's how it is. Yeah.
mm, yep.
We don't touch the tax journal
Mm,
previously, but yeah, I got
yep.
like you do this, so it just less adjustment at the end. That's good.
Yes. And
Mm,
also for us, we'll have to do our GST every
mm,
month. Yep. And
mm,
then we'll send it to Martha, who is our tax manager, to review.
mm, mm,
Yep. And after she review, if it's on good, then she will lodge the GST return.
mm.
Yep. Yep. So this tab is pretty easy. And
Mm,
once you did all of the comments, these two will automatically show okay and yes, then you can move on. Like for example, if you delete one of the comments, it will show
mm.
like error immediately.
Yeah.
Yep, so we move on to the statement of financial position. This one is also the same. So we have to make comments of whatever showing a
Mm,
more than 20% variance.
mm,
Yep, so you can see this one is the right of use assets. In April, we have more addition because
Do
we have
we
a new property lease in February 26.
do we
Mm.
do we have the asset management for lease by itself, and it's like we maintain there, or how that work in DP work?
Yes, we do. So we have a system called Arrow.
Mm.
We have to input all of our leases there for
Oh,
every
we do
single
it ourselves.
entities. And we will do it ourselves.
Mm,
So every month we have to book the movement of the interest expense, the
mm,
right of use
mm,
asset,
and reconcile that.
yep, and reconcile
Mm,
every
mm,
single month.
mm.
So it's part of the list that I sent to you. This one here, ASB 16 list journal.
Yeah.
Mm. Yep. And this one in December we have 19 million, and 2026 we don't have any. It's just because I reclassed the intercompany loan from um, Australia head office
Mm.
to a different line. That's all. So to this line.
Do we book we also have to book the interest on the loan monthly?
Yes, we do.
But like, do we have to do the like who's the one that will draft the loan agreement and decide that that should be the loan in RC loan, or
Sorry.
how the process?
So the intercompany loan, we don't have any interest. I think it's just the loan from the beginning, and then we will just leave the balance there. But we don't have any interest on loan for our intercompany.
Mm. Mm. So do we have intercompany policy in what in DPO that I can read?
Mm, we don't have a Pacific intercompany, but most of our entity in DP will be sharing the same bank account.
Mm.
So we you have to do a lot of intercompany journal. For example, landside we will have to do a lot of business with the container park and also the terminals. So when they issue the invoice to us, for example, they issue invoice A from terminal to landside. Instead of us making the payment, the actual payment to them, we will just do the intercompany journal to pick it up because we're sharing the same bank account anyway. There is no point of making a payment.
We saying the same bank account, but each of entity here is a separate legal entity,
Yes,
right?
that's right. Yes, we're on separate legal entity with different ABN numbers.
But we don't clear the intercompany transaction monthly.
Depends on what type of intercompany transaction.
Mm.
For
So
example, if it's loan, we leave it.
but what you just say is that transaction is not, it's not part of loan. It's like a transaction
Mm.
between the entity, and we book that
We
in
will
loan.
clear the AR transaction. So for example, yes, like I said, if one of the terminal issue invoice to you for the whole month,
Mm.
we'll clear at the end of the month. So we
Mhm.
make a payment to them via our intercompany journal.
And then you book it in loan.
Mm, yep,
That's how
but
we
not
do it.
with Silk. So Silk has a different bank account. So if you issue any invoice to them or they issue any invoice to Landside, they'll have to make a actual payment.
Oh, yeah. Mm. So I think just a group IT treatment different.
Mm,
Yep. No, yes.
yep. Okay, so next we move on to this tab. So it's the tangible and intangible asset summary schedule. This one is just the opening balance to our property and plant equipment, our assets. So this one I have a Word file.
Mm.
Yep, so this Word file I'll share with you. So what I do is I'll download our TB
Mm.
from Oracle,
Mm.
and then this one is already mapped
Mm.
into the IFRS Pack. And then this is the schedule that we're looking at earlier, schedule 6. So it's just based on our TVs, and then it will look up our assets.
Yep.
And then because I already have the mapping, so it will automatically read as long as you have to change the link every single month. Mm.
So the fixed asset, you
Mm.
download the fixed asset from Oracle, and
Yep.
this
So
thing.
yep. So
And
our financial system is Oracle.
mm,
This is Oracle. Um, I'll show you if you haven't used it before. I'll show you later. So basically there is, if you go here, there is tool and schedule process is where we run all of the report. So select schedule new process, and then if you want to run the TB, for example, you have to remember what's the name of the report, like trial balance, and then it will show you the report with trial balance. And then this is the trial balance report. And then it will it's basically almost already refill all of the information. I will only change the amount type. So is it year to date? If it's you want to run a year to date trial balance, then select this one and summarize by the account and then submit. And then refresh, and then it will show you the status. Yeah, once it say completed, that means it's ready for download.
So the fixed asset, when there's a new fixed asset, we are the one
Yes, we will have
maintain
to
that
be
and run
the
the depreciation.
yep. So we will have to do a if it's ready to be capitalized, we'll have to capitalize the assets.
Do we have the fixed asset policy?
Uh, fixed asset policy. I'm not too sure. I'll have a look.
And the intangible, who identified that? When I know that there shouldn't be a lot, right? Because we don't like not software related to
We
company.
don't. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't have any.
So I don't need to worry.
So for land side, we only have our fixed asset is I pretty much clean up everything. So we don't have anything as under assets under construction. All of the assets have been capitalized. We only have, this is our fixed asset register report. So we have mostly Yenora assets, right? The building and fit our CCTV. Some we got youths, and we got some radios and some tractors and some laptop. Yeah, that's also it's not much, and they are all capitalized, and they are under they're depreciated every month.
Oh, yeah. But what I'm just saying that if I have a new asset, I need to identify the useful life. Like if the company have policy for like because it's a big company, right? I thought if it has a group policy, I need to follow that.
Yeah, we do have
Policy.
a useful life for
Policy.
guiding for each asset type.
Okay.
I'll send you that
Mm.
later when we look at the fixed asset.
When we
Okay, let's go back to this one. Yep, so this one is just the current balance and the accumulated depreciation.
Yeah.
Yep, so once you enter everything correctly, it will show you no error because they all get the check. They all have checks in every single tab. Yep, and this one is just the right of use asset. It's also mapping from TB as well.
Yeah.
Yep, and then once you roll down, there's nothing left to do. So this one, if you have any fixed asset transfer between intercompany, then you have to report here. Yep. So land side is pretty simple for this pack. It doesn't have a lot of complicated transfer and stuff. So less to report. So we move on to the next schedule. This one states statement of change in equity. Is this one I don't do anything, so it's automatically read from all of the TB. Yep, and this one is cash flow is also automatically read from TB. I don't have to update anything in this schedule.
Yes, this will become tricky when the entity merge into different entity and all that
Yeah,
activity with
I
current.
don't.
This not now, yeah.
I don't know who is doing this pack in silk. I
Mm.
think either Amit or Mean. You know Mean?
Yeah, I know me.
Yep, I think Mean is doing this pack for the whole seal entity. So for all seal entity.
Mm, mm,
Yep. So it might become tricky. Like for example, our other entity will have a lot of transfers or more things to report. Yep. Next one is the receivable aging and provision for doubtful debt. So this one you basically just show one of your creditor between 30 days to 150 days, like whoever overdues.
Hey,
Yep. So
just on
for
this, just on
yes.
that one provision, do you book the provision and review the AR monthly, or what the circle, like the cycle in
So in so in Landside at the moment we don't have any provision for doubtful debt. But normally with other entities, yes, our AR department will review will review this monthly, and then if there's any amount that they think is gonna be won't be able to collect, then they will send us a list to the finance manager, and then finance manager will review and tell you, okay, how much to accrue for the provision of doubtful debt.
Yeah.
Mm. So I'll show you how to run the report for this one. So we're running, let me see. So the report for AR aging. So the pure ANZ AR aging. Oh, yep. So we're running this one, the summary, and select. Click OK. And then you have to input everything. So the legal entity is gonna be, there's a lot of legal entities. So DP World Landside Pty Ltd is our one, and business unit is this one. As long as you see Landside, just select. And the reporting day will be end of April, and age by due day. So this bucket, I'll put 30, 30, 60, 90, 120, and then just click submit. So for this one, it takes a while to run, and I have already downloaded. So I'll show you what the report look like. Yep. So this is our current customer. Yep. And then you see the amount remaining less than 30 days, 60 days. Yep. So all of these, the total number of these is the one that we put in here. So 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120, 150. So at the moment, because of our transition, we don't have a AR officer. I would review these, or I would send these to Amit, and he would review it, and then he would tell me, oh, why some customer are really overdue. Then I'll have to follow up myself. So, for example, this GF is also another company of DP we call Global Forwarding. Yeah, so they all lend side quite a lot of money. So I will follow up whatever over. So this amount is of 1.8 mil. So
But this one is intercompany, right? The
yes,
same group.
intercompany, but they will still have to pay us. So this one is actually using a different bank account.
Okay.
Mm,
Different bank account, but they are the same group, different legal entity, right?
different legal entity. I think different group as well. So they are just like
A
Silk.
different group.
So they are just like Silk, like a completely different company.
Mm.
Yep. So I would I would send an email. So this month when I send an email, I'll CC you as well.
But can I ask, like, do you say
Mm.
that do you have like provision like a provision policy or no? Or depend
Mm,
on the entity?
AR provision policy. I think so, but you might have to check with AR team.
Okay.
Mm,
Because I
mm,
work normally with the group, but we will
mm,
review the like of course it's with
mm.
the AR manager, the building
Yep.
manager to take care of this, and they will
Mm,
review all as a group policy
mm,
how much percentage we book provision each month. Just yeah, so that's why I wanna ask if
mm.
we need to follow the group.
Yeah, it's really different per entity. In
Mm,
this case, if is your question. So, for
mm,
example, um, GF for land size, right? GF
mm,
is obviously one of our intercompany.
mm,
So
mm,
even though they are not paying us for more than 100 days, we're not putting anything to provision because we know we're gonna recover it. And some of our customer are shipping line.
mm,
So unless there is any dispute, and we think they will not pay, then we would provide a provision for doubtful
mm,
debt.
mm, mm.
And depends on how many percentage as well. Most of the time, the finance manager will be the one who discuss with the AR manager.
Mm,
So I don't know how is it on Silk side because they obviously a different entity. They may have their own process
mm.
as well.
I
But that's what
understand.
happened in, yeah, just check with Amit. But majority for Landside, they are all from global forwarding, which
Mm,
is, yeah, so you don't have to worry.
mm.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on to this schedule. So this is all that we have to fill in, just the first. Yep. And then the next one, this one is just accrue revenue.
Mm,
Mm. So this is the accrue revenue for the month.
mm.
So I also have
Supporting.
just my working file. Yep. Yep. So just no, this one.
This one. Where you
Oh, I
get
think
the
it's reading from another tab. Fusion. Oh, okay. It's reading directly from the
unbilled receivable.
TB, just unbilled receivable. Yeah.
Mm, mm. But when you book the
Mm.
accrual, of course you have supporting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
The accrued revenue is sending from Aiden.
I didn't mention the
Mm.
week is the did he send the week or the
No, he sent
because
it
I
only
on
monthly at
mm,
the end of the month.
yeah.
For on your side, it's probably different because I know they do weekly P&L, but for the people, we only do it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Mm. Yep. And this one is just any other income. So this one we have warehouse rentals. It's also just mapping from the TB, and then we also
Mm.
have sundry revenue.
So
Yep.
what
So,
in the revenue?
so sundry revenue at the moment, for this month, I think we have some revenue from Silk, Landside invoicing Silk, and we also have some storage that we invoice different customer. So these amount are all year to date.
Yeah.
Our main income, our main other income at the warehouse.
Do you think the
Mm.
is you just say that there's a storage revenue sitting in there. Do you think it's because billing didn't code right, put it to the correct jail, or it's sitting there?
I
Because
think it's only one off because it was a mid instruction for them to invoice you under sundry.
what is that? What type of in like revenue is
Oh,
that?
I mean,
You know,
it's just ad hoc for this month.
at all.
Mm. Like, because Amit just asked them to invoice you directly for sundry revenue.
Yeah.
So they all have different coding that go to different GL revenue GL account.
Mm,
But
mm,
whatever it just ad hoc,
mm,
then it will go to sundry.
mm.
Yep. So next one is loan. So this one we're only reporting our IFRS 16 lease liability. So we have the lease for the warehouse, and then we also have the leases for plant and equipment. Oh, you're working from home, right? Or are
No,
you in?
this is the office.
Oh,
This yeah.
oh my God! Whenever I saw this, I keep thinking it's your house.
so I now coming to office 5 days. When I
Oh,
used to work from home 5 days, now come to office
oh,
5 days.
this is the office. It looks
Yeah,
like it looks a lot like home.
yeah,
Look
yeah,
very comfy.
yeah, yeah. Wake up very early and go to work. Like
Oh,
everyone starting work like 6, 7 o'clock, and I come at 8 o'clock. I feel like I'm the only one come
oh
late.
my God, they are so
Mm.
early.
I couldn't be earlier.
Mm.
8 o'clock is my max. I say I have to start at 8 to 4 or 5.
How
Cannot start
far
early.
how far does it take you to get to work?
Not too long, only half an
Mm.
hour. Not bad.
Oh, okay, not bad.
So it's good. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
driving there or
Yeah,
catching
yeah,
public
I
transport?
drive.
Oh,
I
okay.
drive. Yeah. You been in Melbourne before?
Uh not in Seal office. I've never visited.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. But I mean travel to Melbourne.
Yeah. I've been a few
Okay.
times,
Okay. Yeah,
but a
yeah.
long
So
times ago. Yeah.
this one in west side of Melbourne. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't been to Melbourne for a while, so I don't remember. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Mm. Oh, you moved into other business or just like become manager and move to different role?
So when I started this role, I was
Mm,
actually doing accountant work for terminals,
mm,
and then I went on mat leave, so I'm back, and then I did landside,
oh,
and
mm,
then now yeah I got promoted, so I'm looking after the terminals now.
And you are now just looking the terminal and move the land side. Oh.
Mm,
But
that's right. That's right.
but isn't all the office all that business are sitting in the head office? No.
So we got a centralized accounting team here, so
Mm,
we have many accountants
mm,
for every single entity. So we have 4 for the terminals and 3 for container park and then landside.
mm, mm.
Mm,
So what? Oh, yeah. So now, what is the reason? Like you passing this task to me instead of the other team?
mm.
Because
I
mm,
think landside is now is going to silk and Amit is looking after the
this
um yeah.
inside.
So like Seal has always been better at um
Mm,
logistics than DP World. So
mm, mm, mm,
and
mm,
now like with the consolidation, so this one is going to Silk.
mm, mm, mm,
Mm.
mm, mm. Yeah.
Yeah, and
This
also
yeah.
like the Victor, all of the transport is already going to Silk, and we only have some transport costs. So I think that's why it has been agreed. Mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yep.
But our goal is even do we liquidate this entity and move the rail business to seal entity, or
Yeah,
that
I
will
think
be.
at the end of the day, that's the goal.
Mm, mm,
But I don't know when it's gonna happen. I think at first they was planning to move it.
in
Um,
March.
I think like by end of 2025, at first the goal was to move all transport by end of 2025, but obviously it doesn't. It's not as
Mm,
easy as we thought. So
mm,
by moving, we need to sign new contract with employees and businesses as well. So it takes longer than expected.
yeah, yeah.
Mm, okay. So these one are all mapping. We going through this one is our intercompany's balance.
Mm,
So you will see one of the intercompany, you will see one of the entities numbers here, and these are on reading from my work file, intercompany. Yep, they're all reading from TB.
mm, mm.
Mm.
So we are the one reconcile the IC each month.
It's usually the head office. They will reconcile.
Oh, the head office gonna do that.
Mm, mm.
Mm,
And they
mm,
will
mm,
tell
mm.
us if there's any variance between
That's
intercompany.
good. I
Mm.
guess that's what it is.
Yep.
Mm, mm,
Last one is our tax. So this is just the 30% of our profit that I posted every month. And then this one is the transfer. So whenever there is an employee transfer from one entity to another, we have
mm,
to put in deferred tax.
mm,
And this is the amount that I will put in here. I'll show you how to do that this
mm.
month because we do have a employee transfer from landside to our Australia head office.
Inside the head office.
Mm.
Oh. Mm, 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 mm.
Yep. So once you done this pack, you have to do the submission. But at the moment, I don't think you have got access to submit anyway. So I'll show you that later on.
Mm, mm,
So after this, I'll send you the March pack, and you
mm,
can use the work file that I sent you, and you can just work on it, trying to
mm,
do the April pack. And then if you
mm,
have any question, you can just note it down, and we go through at once.
mm, mm.
Mm. Okay, so this pack is done for now. I'll close it.
So
Mm.
do you know when we will have access to Oracle?
Yeah, so I have asked for you today,
Mm.
but we'll have to wait for the head office to provide. Yeah, I've
And
sent the one of the requests for you. So there is Oracle Fusion, and we also have this one. Yeah, so these are for you, but I'll just have to wait for the head office to give an access. Once you have an asset, I think they're gonna send you a email or something look like this, and please let me know, and then we can test your assets.
and so
Mm,
because I did ask Amit and I
mm,
think Aiden about the commercial model, so I just want to understand on the
mm.
commercial side, do you have anything to share like um about
Commercial.
like newest um, um
Mm,
commercial model for that for real?
I don't have any commercial module, but do you have access to this site? I think this is something good you can read, like
Mm.
it's for seal employees, so it's basically show you the DPO organization.
No, they haven't provide me. to that social sharing. What happened is I got hired under Rot.
Oh,
So Rot
okay.
is another entity that they try to merge to sell.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, like this one will show you our module. So this is landside logistics, right?
Mm.
We Yeah, so we have this, or this is just the personnel.
Organization.
Mm. So we got like this is Australia head office, and then we got CEO, and then under C we got landside and contract logistics, and then we have like a freight forwarding, container park, port and terminal. So there's like a lot of different umbrella, and there's a lot of entities underneath. Yeah, it's sometimes it's a bit confusing to me as well.
But do you like for
Mm,
the rail business, do you
mm.
understand from the operational side, or you don't actually need to involve much in that?
Yeah,
Because
I don't really need to involve much.
because same to me previously with WiseTech, we don't really need to understand that because we
Mm,
do financial reporting. But now it seems like they involve
yes.
me in the weekly reporting and all management
Yeah.
report. I said, oh, this is something totally new to me. Now I have to
Mm,
understand the whole commercial model
yeah,
for logistics.
for me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't I don't have to get involved much into the process of the pricing and
Mm, mm,
invoicing. Yeah,
yeah.
those one I don't have to get involved much.
No. Uh, I guess that's the question to other team. Maybe
Mm, I think
on other
Aiden,
team.
Aiden, and also if you get here, you could be able to visit Yanora.
Mm, mm.
So it's where our oh, maybe let's stop the recording for
Yeah,
this one
yeah.
because we done the IFRS pack.
Let's stop.